What was that?
I don't know. What was that? What happened? Oh,
Looked like an alien. Did it? Are you cold?
yeah, dude. I can feel my neck.
Huh. Wow. Well,
Here we are.
we're bald. We're the Bald Brothers.
Welcome to Coffee, bro.
Welcome back to Coffee Brothers. This is a big episode for a couple of reasons. One, aliens just stole our hair.
I don't know what
That's
happened.
crazy. And two, we're back outside. I would say that this is like a super big deal, you know, because we're gonna be outside now from
Yeah, it's
henceforth.
super nice out, you know.
But the thing is that Indiana weather is famously unpredictable.
Yeah, so we don't know. But
So
I'm glad that we have an opportunity to go back outside.
yeah.
There's kids yelling.
There are kids yelling, but it's fine because we roll with the punches. If you
Wow.
can hear that, that is
Wow.
very loud. So you'll probably be able to hear that. But
I'm not even gonna look behind me.
are they
dying?
getting abducted by the aliens?
You know what? They're having fun. You know.
Hopefully.
And we're just here sitting on a bench drinking coffee.
Yeah, that's not weird. So do we want to go over mugs real quick?
Do you want to do feelings first?
You're right. How are you feeling?
I feel relaxed. I feel peaceful. I feel actually more peaceful now that I'm outside and enjoying nature and stuff. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I'm feeling very stressy.
Stressy, yeah.
You know, because I had to run back inside a bunch of times. We're kind of adapted to being inside. For the
Right,
podcast.
it was a little easier.
It was
a lot
'cause
easier.
With this, I mean, it's so much more beautifuler, which is a word.
Yeah,
and,
yeah, exactly it is.
It's like I definitely prefer it being out here, both with like it's just so peaceful.
Yeah, and it's nice. It
But it is very
peaceful.
easy to just like bring all the stuff to my couch as opposed to the bench out
being
here.
outside and the
So,
tripod. But we
but we rock and we roll, and
but also when we previously did it outside, it was freezing.
that's true. And
It,
now, this
like,
is the
was
first
freezing.
time where it's very comfortable, and I feel
now
very
I feel comfortable.
peaceful.
Yeah, I feel
I'm
very
not
comfortable.
gonna lie. I'm feeling a lot better now that we're actually filming, because before I was just like,
Yeah, but now
we gotta get all the stuff out.
we got it.
Um,
We're recording.
We're locked and loaded. If the audio quality sounds funky, we're sorry. I don't know what.
Yeah, but I actually
We put a sock on the microphone.
That's a thing.
because
It's a
It is a
thing.
thing for like
Yeah,
a pop cover.
pop covers for microphones.
But
I
if
think
you
it
don't
was
have one, a cheap option is
Yeah.
just a sock.
it was either that the microphone was too close to us because we're used to it being far away,
That could
or
be.
The
But
wind.
it was also, yeah,
could've been the
that's
wind.
true.
So I put the sock. So you're gonna notice the sock.
Hopefully
here.
it's good, and if not,
I think it sounds good. I
Deal
mean,
with it,
what-
I guess. I don't know.
When I'm looking for,
Yeah, it looks good from our diagnoses here. So, do you want to go over your mug first?
oh
or-
yeah.
This one was another gift from my dad. As part of,
Oh
like,
okay.
the
Oh yeah.
podcast.
Shout out to Gavin's dad,
Paul. I can shout him out
Paul.
by name.
Okay. Paul. Shout out to Paul for this mug. It says "Don't be crabby," and it has. We're a little farther away from the camera, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are we? We're but.
Than we're used to. Yeah, you can't even see it. But
it
it's
says
a,
"Don't be crabby,"
it's a
and then there's a
crab.
little crab there. I really love the design of the crab.
yeah.
It's a really cool crab. It says "Don't be crabby,"
It does say that.
and also I just ate some crab ragoons.
We did. We had some crab
So I'm
rangoons.
feeling like
that
a
you
crab.
Listen, air fryers have really changed. You can go ahead and pour coffee if you want.
Oh yeah.
Um,
I'll rate it. I'll give this an 8. Don't be
Okay.
crabby.
Air fryers have really just changed the way that you can
Ooh.
like make not homemade meals. Make like reheat like
Yeah. It's
I mean,
just
like,
good crisp. It doesn't have
freezer
that
food.
moisture of a microwave.
that's freezer foods is what I'm thinking of. And
It
one
did.
thing
It
it is
revolutionized.
revolutionized the fry game.
Yes.
Fries
Just frying anything, honestly.
Well, yes, but like
Or,
specifically,
yeah.
I feel like leftover fries are like such a shame because fries are so good, and like,
It's a big mug.
dang, bro,
Yeah. I don't.
the mug of infinite space.
Am I pouring infinite coffee? What's happening here? I
Can
mean-
you see it in the bottom?
No, it keeps going. Guys, what's happening? No,
Okay.
we're getting there.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and go over my mug before I get too deep into the fry talk.
We got a little coffee on me.
It says "I love you more than tacos" right here, and some really nice like colorful letters. And then on the inside here, so like when you drink, you see it, or if you're drinking like this, I guess someone can see it like that. It says, "And I really love tacos," and I like this a lot. It's one of those kind of like corny, silly mug sayings that
Yeah.
is fun and ooh. Yeah, I think it's
What is happening?
ooh, brother. Being outside has thrown off the
Oh,
the pour, I guess.
the wind or whatever. And there's some
Yeah.
some nice geese.
It is very
They're
picturesque.
swimming
right
towards
now.
us right now. I don't know what's
Um,
happening. They're not coming towards us.
So fries, not to
Mhm.
talk too much long about
Shoestring.
fries.
Shoestring is my
Is that your
favorite.
favorite kind of fry?
Yep. Shoestring.
Okay, he got to it before
Right
I could
away.
even ask.
Yeah, no, I.
Um,
For sure.
I don't.
Shoestring.
What kind of the shoestrings? Are there, is that like
There's different, but like
Is that
so
what they have
shoestrings can either be really thin fries, like a steak and shake. Have you had steak and shake
Oh
fries?
yes, I love those.
Very thin fries, or it could just be like a pretty thinner fry like McDonald's.
Okay,
That's kind of a shoestring.
it's
So it's
hard
perfect. It's
'cause
perfect.
I do love those fries,
It's more fried and less potato.
but I love the potato part. In fact, my favorite kind of fry.
You better not say potato wedges or steak fries.
No, those aren't really fries. You know what I mean?
Steak fries are fries.
Steak fries are fries. Potato wedges, though.
No, yeah, those aren't really.
So my favorite kind of fry is the kind that you get from like Greek restaurants that have gyros. I can't really describe it any other way other
What's
than
the shape of it? Are you talking
so
about?
like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. For audio listeners,
We'll put
it wasn't
photo.
any clearer. Yes,
Put
here
photo.
I'll find a picture of them. It has like the really I guess you'll just know when you watch it back.
Yeah.
But it's like the really like crisp outside and then those like soft potatoey inside.
Yeah.
It's fantastic, and they're like a golden color, like a dark
Ooh, I
golden.
like that. Some
They're
good
really
crisp.
good. And I don't really know how else to describe it. But, anyways, air fryers have really like it takes like fries have to be like a day of food. You
Yeah.
order a bunch of
Or else
fries.
they get soggy and
Exactly, you got to eat them day of. And
Floppy
if
or
you try to
whatever.
reheat them, then yeah, they're soggy and floppy. Which is why air fryers have. How many times have I said air fryer already? A lot. It's getting up there. I'm gonna try to limit myself saying it. But yeah, it's really good. So
yeah, air fryers are fantastic. Really,
really good.
they're just great. They make a cool noise.
Sometimes, yeah.
They're like, wow.
Most things that heat up food make cool noises.
Yeah.
Though. Microwaves, ovens don't really. Well, they kind of do.
Depends. Yeah.
I like when they have a little song to tell you they preheated.
Yeah, I like that.
Those are fun.
But also,
Or like,
like, I don't like the beeps of a microwave. Though.
that's too much.
I
But
think have we talked about that?
I don't know. It is too aggressive.
It is. And it's just loud.
You know? It's loud
It's
and
like
aggressive.
if you're at night, you want
Oh yeah. Well,
heat something up.
it's impossible to make food for yourself at home when you're trying to like be
Yeah.
discreet. You know what I mean?
It's just hard.
Uh,
We need a
make microwaves quieter. We should start a petition. Actually.
make.
Um,
Yeah, we need like like the electric car of a
Yeah,
microwave where
exactly.
it's just completely quiet.
yes,
Those are scary, man.
they are scary. My dad has an electric
Yeah.
car. I don't think he'll mind me saying that.
It was.
And he's ridden in it, and it's just like bone-chillingly quiet.
It's
just-
scary, dude. It's
yeah.
like what? How?
Um,
What's
oh,
up?
my hair's flopping. What did those aliens want with our hair? Do you
I
think?
don't know.
Are we gonna say that we actually got haircuts? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanted
Because I wanted to talk about
Yeah,
that, but I didn't know
we
if you
did get
wanted to
haircuts.
go with the alien thing the whole time
Yeah, we got haircuts together
at the same time. Together.
at the same time.
Um,
Now I don't know if we could like dox the play. Like
That's the thing. They wanted a
But-
shout out because we told them we have a podcast. Well, you did. I'm very quiet during haircuts, and you came
Yeah.
in and were like, "Oh, that's my friend over there." And so I was
yeah,
like, "Well, now
I was
gotta
like,
talk.
that's my friend that
But
we have a podcast.
I will
together.
say it did make it easier to have you there because, like,
Yeah, I saw you. Yeah,
right? It's like one-on-one conversation with someone who's cutting my hair is never really.
Yeah.
I just can't do it. I'm
Depends.
too awkward. I think
And also, I don't want to like mess them up.
that's true. Yeah.
Like if I start talking, I don't want to mess them up because like, what if they mess up my hair
Right.
and they're like,
I've had so many bad experiences with haircuts.
So
I mean,
yeah, it's I
when I-
have to. Man.
yeah. Well, it was just they always like. What place would you go to?
Like
we can
used
dox
to?
them because it's like a chain, right? Would you go to like?
Great Clips or Sports Clips?
Oh my gosh,
Sports
me too.
Clips.
Those are I went to Sports Clips every
Ah.
time, and they always did. No matter what I asked for, because I like my hair a little longer, which is funny to say now that I have it
Yeah.
short. But I like it like this too. But traditionally I would go for a haircut and I would just want it trimmed because I wanted it to keep growing, not necessarily keep growing, but to stay a consistent length because I felt like it was getting a little too long and so it should be, toned back a little bit. But then I walk out of there with like a fade up into like...
That's the thing with...
like now I have to style my hair or else it looks weird.
Yeah.
And like you have to like swoop it back, which now my hair's swooped back. I'm sounding like a hypocrite now that I have that haircut.
The thing with... Because I was doing research before getting a haircut, I really just didn't want to get messed up. And I mean, barbers, they know how to do like fades.
Yeah.
Know how to do like a beard trim. They know how to do short hair.
Yeah.
But they don't really know how to do long hair.
It depends, but I think that you're right.
But barbershops, now men are getting longer hair and stuff.
Yeah.
So barbershops have changed and now they can do long hair. And I mean, if you are, if you are in our area, we won't necessarily dox the barbershop we went to because it will just kind of say where we live, but it involves a garage.
A garage. Yep. We won't tell you anything else.
But
garage.
If you are in the area, then I think you might have heard of them.
Yeah.
Not, and
if not, just look up our town and then garage, and you should find it.
Town you live in, maybe
the town that you live in with us.
With us
in the same house.
You see us around. And then I'm gonna shout out the person that cut my hair is Dave. Shout out to Dave. Maybe they're watching this. Maybe they're waiting for the episode.
We gotta have Dave on, man. He said, didn't he say you wanted to be on?
Or something like that. He was like, we gotta get crunk off the coffee.
Yeah, exactly.
We love coffee. No, he did great. I think he did great.
So I went in there and I had a picture of myself.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna put it up because I think that if you see the picture and then you see how my hair looks now, you might get a little confused.
Yeah, like what happened here?
But it's like, okay, so I was getting the haircut, and he was talking about how he was going to do it, and he was like, I may just sort of like try to cut the sides a little shorter or something. And I was like, okay, I just don't want to mullet. That was what I said, and he was like, okay, I got you. And then he pulled out like the buzzer, the clippers, and he started and that's like not his fault. I'm very bad at communicating what I want in most cases, but also when it comes to hair. But luckily I got finished. I was a little perturbed because I was like, how am I going to do my hair so that it looks the way that a way that I'm confident in. And then I just sort of realized, okay, hold on. He might have cooked. This might be fine. His name's Joshua, by the way. Joshua, Dave, thanks for the haircuts.
Yeah.
Those are the aliens'
great people
names
over there.
They are great, yeah.
Yeah, great people. I had a great conversation with Dave. Shout out to them. I love my hair. I think he did great.
Yeah.
I showed him a photo of Kurt Cobain when he had shorter hair.
Which, funny thing about that is that last time you went to the same place.
Last time I went there like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
When I got my hair. It was not just a trim, but it was like...
Okay, yeah.
It was when it was down here. But it was still long hair.
Well, yeah. I think of whenever you're going from long hair to long hair as a trim.
Yeah,
just because that's what I always ask for. But it was you're right, it was not a trim.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, it was also... He also showed them a picture of Kurt Cobain.
So, he just has good style.
Yeah.
Good haircuts, I guess.
And for me, I got kind of, the slick back thing going on, which I'm happy with.
I think it's cool. Like I said, you're going backwards, I'm going forward.
Exactly. And
my hair's going forward, his hair's going backwards.
We don't want to bring up our YouTube rivals, right? Rhett and Link.
Nah, we can.
I'm just kidding. They're not our rivals. We love Rhett and Link. But they have a song that's like, my hair goes up, my hair goes down, and we were like, we gotta make that one. My hair goes back, my hair goes forward, or forward back would be like the order, I guess.
But I wanted to cut my hair for a little bit, and I've always had I had long hair. I mean, this is the shortest my hair has been 3 years, I think.
Yeah.
So kind of, I had long hair for probably 2 years, like just pretty long hair.
Right.
And I cut it because I just wanted to change. I think, if I'm going through a change, just like mentally, right? I want to change mentally. Then I think it's easier to go through that by cutting my hair and kind of cutting how my hair was when I was mentally bad.
It kind of gives you not a physical, but like a separation where you're like, okay, now this is like
that's
sort
not
of
me
my new chapter.
Like I don't look in the mirror and still see myself how I was.
Yeah. Ooh, sun's kind of.
So it makes it easier. And I just wanted to cut my hair, and I'm happy with it. It feels good.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't had really short hair since I was like.
Is that the shortest your hair's been in a little bit?
Since like I was like 15. Like it's I've been growing it out for a while. Well, I don't know about that.
No way. When I knew you in sophomore year, when I met you, that your hair was longer than that?
Longer than this?
Yeah.
Well, maybe not. It was definitely styled differently. So it was like over on my face, but then with shorter sides.
Yeah.
And I think that it just for so long I was like, I do not look good with short hair. And now that I got this cut, I'm like, hold on.
Yeah. It's
might be
good.
kinda
It's
nice.
getting warmer.
It is, and I always kind of try to. I'm. What's funny is that I'm not good at planning, but I like to plan because I like to know what I'm in for. If that makes sense.
Right.
So I like to sort of be like, well, maybe now at this point I'm thinking, well, maybe I can wait, let my hair grow out again, let it get longer, and then just cut it back to a very similar style to this.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, things are going to change, and I'm probably going to have some different idea for hairstyle. But I just think right now that's kind of like. The two hairstyles I enjoy is the long and the short.
It's good, yeah. I mean, when I had, 3 years ago when I short haired, when I cut my hair short, it was at Great Clips and it was a bowl cut, and I literally got traumatized from a haircut. So it took a lot of strength to get a haircut. But shout out to the place we went to involving garages.
I just get so. Not anxious, but I get like weird about haircuts. I wish that you had just like a character selection screen where you could just switch out your hair.
Yeah.
That's my ideal way of changing my hair length.
I think it's fun if it's a good barber.
I think going with you was fun because I think it was fun to just be like, oh yeah, that's my friend.
Yeah.
And they were
both
it was
hilarious.
like, wait, you guys planned this?
Yeah, we did. We went
because I was already in the chair whenever he walked in, and I was like. I couldn't.
I know. I didn't know if you were there or but then I walked in and you were there. I was like, oh,
yep,
there he is.
That's the guy. What were you thinking whenever my hair started getting a lot shorter? Because you
it was like in a side part for a while. I was like, is he doing a side part? I didn't know what you were doing. Well, I didn't think what I didn't. I mean,
I showed you the picture.
You probably thought my hair was looking pretty bad, but that's because he kind of cut it and then textured it.
Yeah, well, I just thought it looked a little goofy at first.
It did, yeah. But then once you put some
because without the texture, it looked like straight across bangs, kind of.
Oh yeah,
for a second.
That's kind of
and I was like, oh boy,
it was a bowl cut. No,
but no, it obviously looks good now.
I think actually the way he did it, he told me he did a razor. It was like a razor.
Really?
So instead of scissors, he cut it with a razor.
Okay.
So it makes it really rough.
That's cool.
Around the edges instead of what I'm saying.
You gotta kind of get creative when you want texture, specifically with thinner hair. You gotta kind of
yeah, because I have very thin hair, so I think he did a good job.
I have the opposite problem where if I want my hair to be straight, I gotta kind of put product in it and get it to go back. But I like my thick hair and.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's nice to have thick hair. I've always had literally since I was little, I've had very thin wispy hair.
It's cool though. It's it makes you. Look like a wizard. More so when you had the long hair.
When the longer hair, yeah.
But now it's like the Jesse Pinkman. There's a specific picture of Jesse Pinkman I'll put up.
Oh yeah, you will put that up. Yeah, it's a little Jesse.
Just a little Jesse.
Little Jesse. But yeah, no, it feels good. Hair. And it feels nice because I feel like the hair is it is the past.
Well, it's it grows with you, you know.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Because I'll look
time.
at I've looked at my hair before, when I had it long. I was like, well, that hair, that little part of my hair was at a certain
follicle.
that little section of my hair was a part of my life. You know what I'm saying? That's why I see it.
You got to think how long has this been with me? It's
so that's
just kind of and this is new hair. You know what I mean? It's new hair, new
hair.
It's really weird physically how it works too with dead skin cells. It's dead cells.
Hair is crazy, man.
Not mad about it though. I'd rather not be bald. So
right, I might just get there. So I'm You know, have fun with my hair.
You got to get like Hims or whatever.
Oh, that
What?
hair product thing.
Yeah,
The supplements or whatever.
yeah. I don't know.
Alright.
I don't want to go bald, so I think
Yeah.
I'll figure something out. I'm fine with going gray. That doesn't bother me,
Yeah.
but I
Bald.
can't do bald.
It is what it is. If it, you know, it
Right.
happens, it happens. You know, I'm like, all right. I've kind of accepted it.
Right, I guess. Yeah.
So, anyway, just talk about hair for a while.
Oh yeah, my bad. This is a long conversation about hair, but
Yeah, but
that's why you're here, you know.
and
Well, not specifically.
we're
the hair.
different, you know. Going to the first episode when we were outside.
Oh right, you look back and it's kind of fun now because we do get that contrast since
Mhm.
this episode with our haircuts is
It was a couple months
outside.
ago. Or 3 months ago, I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's so nice to be outside. It's very very nice out.
Yeah, it feels great. It's very golden out here.
It is.
You know what I'm
It
saying? With the
looks
sun,
very
it's
pretty
kind
and
of
it's-
golden.
I hope my phone doesn't die. Remember the first episode of a phone died?
Yeah.
We had
It was like right at the end, luckily.
Yeah,
And we
it
had
was.
recreated with puppets.
Yeah.
That was
I mean,
fun.
that's like what they do on the History Channel, right? Puppets
I think so.
or like animations.
Something like that with aliens.
Yeah, ancient aliens. In our school, I kid you not, they play Ancient Aliens on
Sometimes
some of the TV
they
screens.
play the History Channel.
And when that happens, we sit for like 30 minutes and watch it.
For sure.
When like class, an
Until they
entire
kick
class
us out.
goes by, and they're like, "Shouldn't you be in class?" And we're like,
No, Ancient Aliens.
"Wait
And
until
Pawn
this next
Stars.
commercial break."
Sometimes
Pawn
they have
Stars
Pawn
is on
Stars.
too.
Because that's the History Channel.
Which I can't say I have ever watched either of them outside of school,
Mhm.
but in school, I mean, you're so deprived of any kind of entertainment other than, Kahoot or whatever you get in class. Yeah. For those who don't know, Kahoot is a game.
It's a game.
that you play with learning.
Yeah. And it has funny music.
It does have funny music. You got to produce for Kahoot, man.
That's what they need. They need that, dude.
Oh, I can't. Well, get us copyright strike.
Oof. Is it copyrighted? I'm sure.
It must be. Well, I don't know, because how many... Like, I feel like there are definitely smaller creators who use that song and stuff.
Like for what? Like just
Just like little videos or whatever.
Yeah.
Or maybe not. I don't
I think
know.
it's like the equivalent of like Jeopardy music, like the Jeopardy music.
Right, where people will use Jeopardy. Yeah, I mean, that is because it plays while you're answering your question.
Oh, it is Jeopardy music. Kahoot music is Jeopardy.
They just wanted their own song, so they got like...
That's insane.
I wonder who they got to make that.
Ugh.
It's AI.
No, man, no.
No, an AI could not
That was a long
create
time
that.
ago.
That's a great song.
Yeah.
It
I
is
will-
also, yeah, it was a long time.
Probably some person. Probably I
Yeah,
don't know.
probably a person.
Probably someone that worked at Kahoot like when they were making it, you know?
Yeah, if I had to guess, when they made it, they were working at
Like someone
Kahoot.
that was working on the game and they're like,
Oh,
"Oh,
yeah.
I also produce music."
Maybe. Yeah, we all have that one coworker that also makes music.
Yeah. Go up to your coworkers and ask if they make music. You never know.
You may really like it.
Um,
We've definitely had a couple classmates that we found their music, and it won't necessarily be our thing, but, you know, creative outlets are good no matter what.
I respect it, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I think you should do it for yourself, and if it seems right,
Warm
and it
up.
sounds good to you, then go ahead, you know. No matter how weird the music is. But I do recommend trying to go out of bounds
Dude.
of music.
We finally get to use this to its full potential to keep the coffee warm.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Oh, yeah, dude. It's good.
Just like the day it was brewed, which was also today. But,
Coffee.
coffee.
Shots
It'd be
of
really
coffee.
funny if we brewed it a day in advance.
Yeah, this coffee is aged for a week.
Yeah, we age it like wine.
Ooh, coffee aging.
This
it-
one is 2017.
Wow, what a
Ooh,
wonderful,
that smells rancid.
What a wonderful liquid.
I thought you were gonna say like, "What a wonderful world," like Louis
also what a-
Armstrong.
Yeah, what a wonderful world.
That
you know?
too, yeah. But
I mean, coffee's a part of the world.
It is.
Coffee beans.
It is a very natural beverage. Apart from the means to make it have gotten better, but it is just very,
really is
very
just
basic
kinda-
and natural.
You just heat up coffee beans
And water.
and put it through water, or put water through it.
I wonder when coffee was invented. We should know this as the Coffee Brothers.
Shoot,
We'll put it up. Actually, no, I don't want to do that.
look it up yourself.
Look it up. We're
I
gonna.
don't know.
We're actually giving you.
It
homework.
probably is. It's probably one of those things. There's a lot of things where they don't they don't know when it was invented, and
Right.
they have to.
Especially with things like coffee or
That
like
old.
Yeah, like
Maybe I think tea might have been first.
oh, probably. Because well, I don't know. It's the same thing where it's like who invented or who's the first person to milk a cow. It's like it's so
It's like, oh, you could do this.
it's so like trial and error
That
where
is
you must have
such-
just been trying things to see what tastes good. Which hey, I'm glad whatever insane person did it because I love milk.
Mm-hmm.
But like
How do you figure out things?
it's really
how did you-
interesting to think about.
Like, how do we know how to make a mug?
A mug? Well, that was after some time, I think.
Or, like, how do we, like... I don't even know. But it's beautiful. What a world we live in right now.
Seriously. And
Uh,
how far we've come, you know?
Yeah.
We don't. I think humanity often does take for granted a lot of the innovations and stuff. And one thing is that a lot of the innovations happen at the hands of very
Accident.
terrible people.
Oh, and
well,
also
accident too.
terrible people, yeah. Yeah.
But
For
let's
sure.
talk about that because I don't want to talk about like all the Nazis that worked on getting man on the moon. Instead, let's talk
Also,
about the
cars.
fact. Well, cars, yeah. Let's talk about the fact that chocolate chip cookies were invented by accident.
It was?
Yeah, dude. The woman who invented them. Shout out.
Whoever-
It's not when was Women's History Month? Every month is Women's History Month.
Damn right.
Happy Black History Month. Every month is Black History Month.
Mm.
All the months.
Damn right.
Where was I? Oh yeah, she like knocked some chocolate into the bowl. Maybe it was a snack.
For real?
I know
Did
very
she
little.
really?
I don't know. That's the story I heard.
I knocked over these chocolate chips.
Maybe she was just trying something new, but I do think it's funny
that's
that.
a little. Isn't it kind of obvious?
Oh yeah, it's like hey,
Like
let's-
chocolate, good. Brown sugar, butter, and
Well,
egg.
at that
and-
point, they didn't know chocolate was as good as it was because they weren't putting sugar in it.
That's true.
Well,
Wow,
I don't know.
chocolate
They
has-
were at that point. I don't know exactly when, but they
Chocolate has,
definitely were.
and chocolate has caffeine.
Yeah, that's true.
Wow.
I tried
Remarkable.
chocolate covered coffee beans. I think,
I think I've had that before.
and I did not like it.
I liked
was
it, I
really
think.
bad because it's like I don't want to eat my coffee.
I remember liking it. How much caffeine is in like a bean?
I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea.
Look at that, guys. We're at almost 28 minutes.
Do we want to get into album of the week?
Sure, yeah.
Movie of the week?
You want me to do the album?
Well, do you know what you're gonna do?
Mhm.
Because I can go first, or you can.
You need time though, right?
No, I already know what I want to
Oh,
do.
you already know? Ow,
So
my
do we
butt.
want rock, paper, scissors to see who goes first?
Sure.
Okay.
Wait, so whoever wins
Goes first or
first.
second? First?
Whoever goes,
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Rock,
whatever.
paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Hey, okay.
Oh, so you go
now I
first,
go
okay.
first. My movie of the week is actually one that I thought of in class today, and it's RoboCop.
Oh yeah, because we,
We
talked
about
it,
this
yeah.
a little bit, but I didn't say too
Someone
much
was
about
wearing headphones that looked like RoboCop. Well, that's what I
it.
said.
It was like
Yeah.
they were like from the '80s, very like Walkman
Those are
type.
RoboCop.
They were
headphones.
very cool. I love the bird sounds. We don't put those in post. Those are just here. Bird sounds are real,
There's-
man, and I love them.
There's life going around us.
It's beautiful. I love being outside. It is stressful to get all this stuff out, but
For
it's,
sure.
it goes
But once
away
we
immediately.
sit down
Once we start recording,
On
it
our
goes away
butts,
immediately.
it's good.
The butts are very important in that equation.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, RoboCop is a great movie. It's fun because it is like very 80s campy, like he gets like exploded basically and then gets rebuilt into a cyborg, which is immediately super cool and also at the time very like original because Star Wars had kind of done it, but they hadn't really explained exactly how Darth Vader worked. And so he kind of like, the RoboCop was sort of the first to be like, okay, so he was a human, but now he's a robot. Also, fact check me on that, because I don't know if that's true. There's probably some like Japanese movie from the 20s that did it first, because there's always something that ripped off something else. But also, what a lot of people don't understand about RoboCop is that it is a satire.
Yeah. Okay.
Because like so many good satire movies often get kind of, people don't understand that it is essentially a joke because the whole premise of RoboCop is that they need to create like the perfect cop to keep the streets of Detroit. Detroit is where it's set clean.
Oh, it's Detroit. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And their idea of that is just a killing machine, and I think that's
Yeah.
I think it's a good satire. I think it's funny, and it's also very cool because it's just
Hey, he looks cool.
he looks cool. He looks
He's
very
a
cool. It's robots
RoboCop.
exploding, and shout out Peter Weller.
Like Terminator.
Do I like Terminator? Oh, yes, I do, sir.
Terminator 2.
Terminator.
wait.
Dude. Terminator 1 and 2 are going to be linked together whenever I do it for movie of the week.
Yeah.
But I'll talk about
I
that
love
another
it.
time
Yeah.
because those are
Tomato
great
1 and
movies.
2.
I can't do 3 movies for the movie of the week. so.
Tomato-ator.
Tomatoator 1 and 2 and Tomatonator.
Is that your movies?
Yeah, I think that was all I had to say about it. I think there's yeah.
You got it.
Mhm. I thought there might have been an actor in it that I knew from something else that I was going to be like, oh, but no. Oh, yes.
Oh, who?
His partner is played by the main bully in Chris in Carrie.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah, good movie. Both of those are good movies.
Stephen
I'll probably
King
talk
should
about-
have made RoboCop. Don't know about
Might have
that
turned
yet.
out a little different.
Probably. So album of my week. Album.
Yeah.
So I think my album of the week. I've been listening to a couple albums, but I think the main one that's been, I've been listening to is "Remain in Light" by Talking Heads.
Oh yeah.
I absolutely love Talking Heads. Shout out to David Byrne, his big suit.
Iconic.
Yeah. So, I've always loved that album, "Remain in Light." I think it's definitely the best Talking Heads album. Also, one of my favorite album covers too. It's kind of a scary album cover, but it's great.
Should I put it up?
Yeah, put it up. Ooh, that's scary. I love it. But
Scarier than the
what?
aliens.
What so Talking Heads got? Actually, I think they've worked with Brian Eno. So Brian Eno. I'll talk about Brian. So Brian Eno is like a producer. Like producers, right? So like the like a band, like a band. They'll get they'll have, maybe they have some songs and they work with a producer to help them make the
Yeah,
song.
no, I
Okay.
know.
Okay. I'm just talking about music wise. Like like the Beatles producer, who was his name?
I don't know them specifically, but like by name, but I know
The guy.
job of producer. The guy.
The Beatles.
What's
Like
his name?
they said there was like the 5th member of the Beatles.
Yeah. I don't know.
Shoot. But yeah, so Brian Eno, like, he's worked with a lot of artists. He kind of innovated the not innovated, but he kind of like really used the synthesizer like incredibly, and also used a lot of ambient. Like, he was a very like a pioneer of ambient music. A lot of his like solo works is just ambient music. Apollo's a really good album by him. It's just like a soundtrack for the moon or something. But so Brian Eno. But also another album I'll listen to. I'll just say I've just been listening to Brian Eno's works.
Right.
Is David Bowie's "Low," 1977, which is a great album. David Bowie "Low," that's a good one. But then he's worked with Talking Heads, and with "Remain in Light," they like. I think David Byrne got interested in like polyrhythms and like almost like tribal
Oh yeah.
and like beats and stuff. So like it's a lot of the polyrhythms of just like repetition and stuff, and just like the grooviest,
right.
just it's the grooviest stuff ever. And David Byrne's like vocals are incredible. So yeah, no, "Remain in Light" is a fantastic album, and then the second half gets more like ambient, kind of when maybe Eno comes through more. But "Once in a Lifetime,"
Great song.
is in that
Of course.
one. The music video is great.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, so "Remain in Light" is incredible. Absolutely love it. It's just groovy. It's just so groovy. It's so groovy. The riffs I don't know who played guitar, but I mean, I don't know if they played that guitar for straight 5 minutes. But yeah, so "Remain in Light." That's my album of the week.
Yeah. Great. I gotta listen to that all the way through.
Yeah,
I listened
it's
to Talking
short.
Heads,
It's like
but
40 minutes.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Good listen.
I'd love a good 40-minute album, man.
Yeah, it's a good length for an album.
It
I
is.
think
That's my favorite
It's not too
length, for
long,
sure.
but it's not too short.
Like,
Oh.
don't like super long, you know.
Yeah. Did you have anything else to talk about? I mean, I didn't really bring much this episode. I've been doing
No
games
games.
recently.
Yeah.
But I think that.
But we
for
did
the first
game
episode
last
back
one.
out. I think we just kind of chill and relax and talk.
Yeah, I mean, this is more of a relaxing one. We got the
Yeah.
new hair.
Yeah.
We're back outside. It's definitely a lot more low key.
It is, but I think that's.
It's because we're
fine every
outside,
now
you
and
know.
then.
That's what we feel low key, and hopefully the
relaxed.
ambience, the noises, or like the environmental noises,
That we did not put in post. They're real.
they are real.
Oh, look at those! Look at those!
There's some geese.
You can't see them.
They're
Sorry.
like
But
diving.
they're like diving to pick up like food, I guess.
I don't know if there's any fish in there though. Is there?
Yeah, there's fish in there.
Oh,
I used to fish
shit.
back here, actually.
Really,
Yeah.
bro. Coffee Brothers fishing, man. Well,
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of fishing now, actually.
Yeah.
Just because I think that it was fun for what it's worth. But
Do you feel bad for the fish?
sometimes a little, yeah. I can't lie.
Like all they wanted was some food, man.
That's the thing. Is, like,
They were
if I was-
starving.
If I was eating like a Subway sandwich and I got a hook in the mouth,
No, or like you go to like you're like I'm hungry, so then you go
Yeah.
drive to Subway, and then right when you go up to order sandwich, you get shot in the head. It's like really?
No,
like,
I think it'd be even worse. It would be like if you're sitting in your living room and there was like a box of like fried chicken that just sort of appeared to you, and you like
I'd
go
be
to
a-
take a bite and you just like get yanked into another
Yeah, that's
dimension.
true.
That's essentially what it is.
But I'd be a little suspicious if a random
I
bucket
would
of
eat
fried
it.
chicken
I would eat
came
it.
in my room.
I am a fish, I think, because I would absolutely eat a bucket of fried chicken that just appeared in my living room.
I would too, yeah.
yeah, see?
Well, I don't.
Oh.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
I
But then,
don't-
like, can fish even comprehend our world? Because, like, it really is, like,
Mm-mm.
it's like the end of 2001 A Space Odyssey, but if you're trying
No,
to
they
eat.
live in their own world. They're in the fish world.
I think that is beautiful, which is why it's like, why are we yanking them into ours?
I don't know. It's like, you know, I don't know. We, as humans, we're very, as we, I guess, you know, evolved, we've, kind of, we're not even, like, nature anymore. We're not in the world, you know. We're kind of in the
we're
human
kind of our own
world, and
thing,
we're
we
kind of,
separated.
you know, but
It's just really strange to look around and think about the fact that, I mean, I don't want to be too, like,
old.
not, well, I just think we really have
Mm.
done so much, and no one, like, we don't do it alone. Like, there's so many dead people who have really forged our society and our world that they don't really get to enjoy the fruits of their labor, if that makes sense. Which, like, a lot of those people had, you know, troubling worldviews anyway, so
And now we're here,
yeah, now we're making a podcast,
sitting on a bench.
sitting on a bench. Do you have your final words?
Oh well, final feelings.
Oh, right. Return to the feelings, then final words.
Yes,
I get all mixed up.
So, final feelings. Oh, I feel good.
Yeah.
I feel good.
Yeah. I feel very relaxed.
I do. I feel really relaxed. You know, it feels good to be outside. I'm
Yeah.
chilling. I'm like looking at these geese.
Oh, yeah. The geese are so
Uh,
cute.
They are.
Unless you
so
try to
so.
go near them and then they attack you. But
Yeah.
They look cute from a distance. Yeah, I'm feeling very relaxed, very peaceful, and I think that it's a whole different ball game to be outside,
Mm.
just because it's so, like, we just get this insane, incredible view, and you poor viewer at home just have to look at us,
But
or just listen to us,
or go outside.
or go outside. Maybe go outside to watch this.
Yeah.
You know
go
what?
outside and watch this.
My final words are gonna be a lot of words, and it's gonna say, go brew yourself a cup of coffee next time, because obviously by this point you're done
You're
with
like,
the
"Aw,
episode already. Brew yourself a cup of coffee, go sit outside, and if you don't have any like greenery or nature near you, I'm sorry, but maybe drive to a park or something,
Yeah.
and
It's beautiful.
either listen to the podcast or watch the podcast, and
Or
just, sort
just
of,
not even listen to us. Or just look
well,
outside.
that too. I mean, do that more too.
Whatever
but
you
I'm just
want.
saying that, like, if
Yeah.
you're gonna enjoy the
The true relaxing.
The experience of us.
Yeah. The experience of us. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Oh, does this sound culty?
Nah, it's alright.
No,
It's
because
okay.
we're encouraging just.
We're good, guys.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Um,
I'm gonna shut up now. Those are my final words.
there you go.
Yeah.
Ooh, my final words. Whew.
Should we get in some Kahoot music to? What do you think?
Well, I'm just usually what my final words are is kind of what I've learned about myself recently, or like
Right.
I'm trying, or what I'm working on.
Yeah. Don't be
just-
crabby.
Yeah, don't be crabby, and also just be very grounded in the moment, because at least for myself, I worry about the past a lot. It's a lot of the past. I think either people have worries about the future, or things in the past that might be still latched onto them, which is hard. But try to enjoy this moment, and every moment's perfect.
Yeah. And with that,
Yeah, there you go.
cheers.
Cheers. Yeah.